alive. Yeah, we are alive. Okay, so the only thing I should do now is just invite Joanna. So we here, Toshi, we have a film festival now, and that's where our work with VR chat started last year. We created this world for the festival I'm curating, the goEast Film Festival. You can see the title on top. And I did it with the same team with whom we've been doing Jean-Michel Jarre's concert. So yeah, let me invite. So yeah, so every day we meet our film directors of the works which you like, the posters of those works you can see here. So for example, here is Veronica. She's a director of Work Nights, which was in Sundance Film Festival this year. And also we are waiting for Joanna, who is the director of the Tangible Utopias project there. And this world is actually a virtual Caligari theater, which is a recreation of the theater in Wiesbaden in Germany. So because there is no there is no physical event, so we created this virtual film theater to make our award ceremony, to give a prize for the winner. So tomorrow we will meet with the jury and they will give a prize on the stage to the winner.
Wow.
And also you can see a portal here.
Some other instance.
Yeah, I'm trying to invite her here. She just should accept my invite. Everyone is here except of her. Maybe the best would be for her to...
But the problem, we cannot start without her because she will be talking.
Yeah. Yep.
Ioana is writing in the group that she's alone.
Yeah.
In another instance. Yeah, but
you can go to her and
all of us?
No, you can go to her and
okay.
And
try
then
to join me.
No, we should stay here because I'm the master of this instance, so I can control it. As long as the instance is not created by me, I couldn't invite people. That's the way how private worlds work. So we couldn't go to your world or to her world. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to invite other people's.
Okay, so what's the purpose of me going to her world?
To tell her to accept my invite and to tell her to... and also send an invite from you to join me here. Yeah, we should figure it out actually today, because tomorrow, if we want to record the closing ceremony, we need to know how it will work. And the only way it works is that I'm coming to the world first, and then I'm inviting people, or they're joining me or sending me invites.
Yeah, but I cannot invite her, join her. There's only a request.
Yeah, you requested an invite, so she should accept it, right? Okay, she doesn't know how the invites works.
Yeah,
so, Hirotoshe, can you tell...
Because...
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a little bit newer in VR chat, so we need to find some easy solution. I don't know how. Yeah,
basically, I think she should just turn off the VR. Oh, yeah, she sent me something. Yes, she sent. Joanna would like to join now. Would join.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it will be the success of our evening and meet Joanna. No.
Do we meet her? Yeah, no, it's Veronica. Okay, but we're still happy to see
Veronica. Yeah, but we're waiting. And
Veronica, while we are waiting for Joanna, maybe you can make this cricket sound. I loved them really much yesterday.
Yeah, it's a part of my poem because my poem was a starting point for our VR creation, and it's in Polish. We decided not to translate it to English when we sent it to Sundance, so they selected this Polish poem with the VR environment, and the sound is like świerszcze jeszcze, nie mieszczę się w mieście, duszne, mokre jest powietrze. And it's the poem is about love and meeting during the night. So you explore the night environment, and at the end you are in front of the big sun, and you absorb the heat, and it's like you can watch it. It's here. It's nights. It's the poster.
Yes. If you want to watch something, you can go to Rooftop World and find the poster and watch it there.
Oh.
We have a 360 cinema there.
Oh.
Okay, so Denise, no luck with Joanna? Okay,
No.
now I can send her invite. She's back to Rooftop, so I've sent her invite. Yeah, tomorrow it might be a mess to get everyone here. Okay, Joanna, I guess she's coming here. No? She's actually in Caligari, but not in the right Caligari. But now she's in... Yeah, I guess I can try to... I'm not sure how... what's the best way to deal with it. And I'm curious why I'm not... let's just join Joanna. She's in public Caligari. I'll try to go there and join...
Okay, we almost hear all the instructions. Do you get what we're doing? I think we're trying to join George.
I think.
Yeah,
so-
I think we are waiting for his invitation, but I don't have one now.
Okay, hope to meet you there.
And my cameraman is here.
Yeah, I think most of the talk will do you because obviously I do not nothing yet about your topic. So it will
Okay.
be something new for me and new for our viewers and for everyone. So I don't think that. So the only thing that we know yet is that you decided to make some coalition.
Yeah,
Yes.
just wait. Yeah, the camera is set. This one is the cameraman.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a brilliant shot
It
of
looks
Calgary.
very intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will just sit like this, okay?
Yeah, sure. It looks fine.
All
So,
right.
oh, someone is doubling the voice, and
I know.
last time it was Mod.
Yeah.
VRrOOm 2, can you turn off the microphone?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
it
it
better?
works. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah, it was Mod. Thank you, Mod. Now it's perfect. So it was a little bit hard to.
All right.
I speak something and then I hear like I'm speaking something, and I kind of think of what I'm going to speak later.
Yeah, I know. No,
Okay.
it's good now. All right.
Okay, so let's start. So first of all, let me introduce myself to our viewers. We're broadcasting live on the YouTube. We are here now on the goEast Film Festival. We are on the VRChat platform, which is the VR recreation of the Caligari, the real place in this button, where the festival holds every year. So today we're going to talk with Ioana. She's the
Yes.
director of the project, which participates in this year's selection in the Open Frame Award, which is called Tangible Utopias. Ioana will be. Ioana want to tell us about their creative idea about the coalition they made. So, Ioana. Tell us what's the idea? What is this? Who do you teamed
What's
with?
going on?
And what do you plan to do?
Okay, so thank you so much, Dennis. And honestly, thank you, everyone. It's the first time I'm attending goEast in VR. I attended in the past twice the physical goEast. So I feel a lot of nostalgia to actually be here. So thank you for the introduction. Yes, my name is Ioana Mischie. I'm originally from Romania. I'm primarily a writer-director, but I also love to facilitate organizational initiatives, let's put it like this. And today we are going to talk about our most fresh initiative, which is called the Eastern European XR Alliance. It's actually a very, very fresh initiative. We just created it, I believe, 3 weeks ago during DocWeb, where along with the other participants, we actually brainstorm how do we envisage the future of Eastern European industry in the next years to come. And from our dialogue, we actually understood that perhaps we need a stronger community at first. And in this way, we can take a lot of measures to actually advance the medium and to make, let's say, more qualitative strategies for the short, medium, and long term. So it actually, I have this dream of forming a community around qualitative new media and meaningful new media for a long, long time. And I honestly tried in many ways on my own through my PhD thesis, through my, let's say, artistic projects. But I think it's the most enchanting. You come along with people from, Poland, Hungary, Belarus, Bulgaria, Czech Republic, and so on. And together we can form something much, much stronger. And this is our goal right now. We feel Eastern Europe is simply amazing in terms of tools to play with. Like, we have a lot of high-level internet technology. We usually pioneer a lot of technologies in Eastern Europe. We have a huge community of artists, a huge community of game designers. It's just what we lack, I believe, is dialogue. And we also lack a cohesive database of talents. And also, I believe on the medium term, together we could find solutions to create funding for Eastern European projects and to create, let's say, more collaborative strategies so that we can hopefully bring Eastern European projects to the world and not just keep them very local. So this would be the introduction, I guess, in very, very short lines. Most of us are artists. Yeah. So we are looking really forward to actually expand the community. Right now, we are 5 people. We are 5 founders, and we are looking forward to actually expanding this alliance with ambassadors from every single Eastern European country. So if you do empathize with this goal, please feel free to, jump on board, come along. We usually have bi-monthly meetings and a lot of initiatives in the pipeline already. So it would be really nice to actually take it further and to make the best out of it, because it's not happening very often to come together as Eastern European creators.
Oh, sure. I think you're absolutely right. The victory is only when people unite together, and together we are the force. It's absolutely right. So, tell us a little bit more. In what formats do you work, and how do you support each other? It's a great idea. It's a great initiative to bring together and collect people, creative people, and technical people. So what do you plan to move? More like a fund, more like a platform, more like I don't know, it's in form of the Facebook group or something like that. So perhaps you have some examples. Do you keep in mind?
Sure. So we have an entire manifesto right now with at least 10 measures to pursue in the next months to come. I believe the first step, what we are working now, is creating a database of Eastern European talents. I think this is the first step to actually get to know each other, to understand our bodies of work, to understand the way we try to push the boundaries of the industry. So the database is the first thing we are trying to complete. And I believe, amazing humans like Georgie are super knowledgeable about the industry in Eastern Europe already. So we are going to partner up with hopefully as many experts as possible to complete this database. Once we have the database in place, we can already create a lot of common grounds. For example, we have educational initiatives in the mix. We do want to establish public debates around XR in Eastern Europe. And also we want to establish a strategy that is even more detailed for the next 5 years to come. And thirdly, we are brainstorming ways to actually create an XR fund for Eastern European VR. And this is quite hard to achieve in just 1 week or 1 month. It will probably take a while, but I think if we will achieve this stage to create a funding organism for Eastern European XR, we can accelerate the industry quite heavily. And this is our goal by 2022 to actually have this in place. Right now, we are centralizing what each country is trying to offer in terms of VR support, so that we kind of know, I got a little bit lower, so that we kind of know, where can we apply when we have a VR project, what kind of funding Poland has, Romania has, Russia has, Bulgaria has, Czech Republic, and so on. We try to, let's say, bridge the gap through co-productions at the moment, but in the future, I think creating a funding organism would be amazing for what we are doing. And we are mostly advocating for creative XR, which is very rare. Like, not a lot of people are in this industry. Most people use VR for, touristic purposes or business purposes. Our goal is truly connected to art and culture, perhaps ideally also education. So we are really advocating for holistic XR creations that could have a positive impact, a positive social impact, and hopefully together we will be able to increase the amount of projects and the quality of projects as well, because I'm pretty sure, each of us has discovered a lot of practices while doing VR. And right now there are no manuals, there are no super in-depth classes on how to create, the best 6DoF experience. So we are planning to centralize practices from practitioners and to actually democratize them and to share them with students, to share them with youngsters, to share them with, elder people that want to dive into VR. Why not? So this is basically the intention.
Okay, so it sounds to me like a platform. For example, do you know the which is called Artisan?
Yeah, sure, exactly. Like Artisan is simply amazing, and I honestly admire René so much because he has been a focal point for young talents in XR, including myself.
Yes.
So Artisan is simply great because it centralizes a lot of grants. It's a beautiful initiative. What we are doing, in what we are doing, we are hoping to partner up with entities like Artisan. We are hoping to partner up with the European Alliance of Festivals, for example, which is also a very intriguing initiative. So we are really looking forward to, create a database and a network of partners so that together we can know of each other and kind of, evolve together. And it all comes from, I believe for many years, we have been waiting for a lot of measures from our politicians, from our, institutions. And I think it's the right time to actually jump on board and create initiatives on our own because we know the industry in the most cohesive way right now, and it's important to kind of share what we have learned so far. I'm hearing a little bit of echo.
Yeah. I just wanted to give you a glass. Yeah, please get one. Yep. It's a good time to drink for the initiative, Denise.
Yeah.
Yep,
totally. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers for initiative. I hope it will grow. It will be big. And okay, so obviously the hot topic of all organization processes is the money, and because as I know, René he was telling that his platform, he always worked with some investors because it's a website, all the work with the database and other stuff, it takes money. And did you think of how do you plan to get money? For example, what's first in my head, it's because you were trying to collect all the artists. Maybe you want to do some NFTs to get the money for the organization stuff.
Well, that's a wonderful idea, Dennis. So you can be the ambassador for it. Yes, it's a really nice idea.
Okay.
We can of course try it. I guess right now we are mostly organizing ourselves internally, like in collaborative Google Drives, collaborative Excels, and we just brainstorm a lot of ideas in there. I believe a platform will come by the end of the year as well, and the platform will be addressing members from Eastern Europe and will be centralizing deadlines, will be centralizing opportunities for talents in this region of the world. And yeah, I guess it's kind of, well, look, I think in Europe, everyone is kind of used with state funding, at least people from the film world. They are very kind of relying on state funding. I personally think we need to brainstorm wiser ways because our states are currently very unreliable in terms of policies for culture. Not sure how other countries actually function, but in Romania, everything is super unpredictable. And I think we need to form more creative funding, and we need to attract a mix of public and private funding. And to be honest, I learned a lot of practices from other countries like the United States of America, where I had a Fulbright scholarship in LA for 1 year. And I was fascinated by the way the industry comes together in, various focus groups, and then they do lobby for various projects. They can attract even branded money, but in a very wise way, in a way that you keep your creative freedom. So I think we can combine, best practices from more continents to actually create an innovative funding pipeline. And perhaps in the beginning it will be very small, let's say, and the grants will be perhaps smaller in the beginning, but gradually we can prove that it can be successful. And each of us, for example, on my front, I did collaborate with a research center in Romania that was focusing on new technologies. It was funded with 8 million euros by the European Union. And basically, the whole center belongs to the university. It creates almost constantly new media works, but mostly for, academic purposes, let's say. But I think it's still a set of good practices. And Jacek, the other founder of the Alliance, he's doing something similar in Poland, where he, in collaboration with the university in Poland, he actually helps supporting VR projects. And this is kind of interesting, right? To actually create XR as a mix of, academic life, artistic life, and perhaps, branded content life. So I think we need to bring more worlds together, and the opportunities will be a little bit perhaps nicer in this way. And people, when they think of funding, also myself included, because I'm primarily an artist, I'm not a business person, so I mostly do projects that I am deeply invested in terms of concept, in terms of impact, and I usually put the business part on the very last front. But I think we need to think of sustainability as artists as well. Like, once we do succeed to create a project, how do we make it sustainable? How do we make sure we can monetize at least, the basic expenses from distributing it? And this is also a huge topic, How can we facilitate a better...
Sure.
Yeah.
That's why you need guys like Jimmy Chen on your platform.
Pretty much.
Expert.
Right. Jimmy was amazing, right? Because Jimmy has set up in Taiwan this whole network of telecoms, which are now hungry for, XR world. And I think this is quite intriguing. So yeah, totally. I think, and goEast, just look around us. Right now, we are a community of artists and technologists, and I'm pretty sure if we sit at the same table for 10 minutes, we can immediately come up with at least one meaningful idea for the industry. The thing is, we rarely get to discuss about this, right? Because we generally talk about our projects alone, or very specific points. But I think we need these debates more and more, and out of them something pretty cool might emerge. Perhaps the next VRrOOm for VR, why not? Or the next alternative to VRrOOm. So yeah, I guess sky is the limit. We just need to focus on it for a little bit in our spare time, at least for the beginning.
Okay, so it sounds for me like you're gonna make something like a trade union, but not the trade, it's an art union, so it will be like an Eastern European XR art union.
Exactly. This is exactly what it is.
Perfect.
Yeah,
We've got a name for it.
Yes. Oh, totally. This is it.
It will be EEXRAU.
It is already like this. And by the way, we do have a website for the ones that are interested in it. It is called exactly this. EEXRA.com. So it's super simple. Eastern European XR Alliance.com. Yeah, so
amazing. I was too close.
Yeah, you were super close, so that's very good. It means it is intuitive and super easy to discover.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's so cool. How do you feel about the industry, Dennis? Because I know you have a lot of experience. And how has it been for you so far? What practices have you learned in terms of funding your projects, in terms of distributing them? what kind of advice would you have for the community, let's say? I'm really curious to kind of know your perspective as well.
Okay, so if talking about my experience, I think more of expanding the ways of viewing. So I mostly use Quill, and not because I'm a super fan of VR, but only because it's just easy. So, for
Right.
example, I'm waiting for the moment where Blender will be in VR because Blender for me is a little bit hard. So when you're sitting with the mouse and keyboard, it's just not exactly how it works for me. So when I took joysticks and headset, and in Quill, it's super easy and intuitive to work in the space surrounding me. But what was bad for the past years that it was very hard to show someone my work because obviously the graphics that you create in VR, they don't compare visually to the 3D renders because this is a absolutely different things because real-time graphics and the rendered movies, this is totally different. And when you see
Right.
them as a 2D image, it's very hard to explain like you should see this image more like an impressionism or something like that if you're comparing it to the hyperrealism. So what I see is what I hope, what I dream
Yeah.
is yeah is some easy ways. I hope there will be more platforms, for example, like Quill Theater. I'm a big fan of this platform because it expanded my options to showcase my work. So
Right. Yeah.
it's at the same. Yeah. So you don't need anything complicated because, for example, when I was building something for VRChat, I'm a very big fan of VRChat. But when I told my friends that, okay, if you want to see my work, you need to download Steam, install VRChat, make an account, and then find me in the right instance. Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's super crazy. Yeah.
It is.
So. Yeah, I hope that there will be more platforms. I think for more platforms for XR creators and more tools, obviously, because I'm waiting where the light will come to the quill. That will be a
Oh,
victory, total victory.
totally. I totally agree. And I think we need platforms, not only for building VR, but also for storyboarding. I mean, everything gets changed, right, in comparison to film preparation. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I share the dream and I share the concern as well because it happens in a very unpredictable manner. So sometimes, for example, you discover a technology and it's super ephemeral, and in, I don't know, 6 months, something else appears, and suddenly your project perhaps is not distributable anymore, which is also kind of a challenge of our industry, I believe. We always need to be updated with the most recent updates. So
Yeah, sure.
yeah, I think we need to take this into account and to collaborate closer, perhaps, with technology developers. And yeah, hopefully together we will have access to these democratized apps for artistic
Yeah,
XR
absolutely.
creation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the Google did with the tilt brush. So they just gave it for the open
Yeah.
source, and now
Yeah,
artists have
totally.
it's very fun that they're just updating the script of the tilt brush and making whatever they like, and they don't need to wait while the developers of the Google will update it. So anybody can make tilt brush as easy or some features like they like as they like. So it's super cool.
Exactly. Like, we honestly, in Tangible Utopias, in the project that we are sharing here in goEast, we actually did everything the hard way. Like we collected visions from children, and then we collaborated with architects, and then with graphic designers, and then with programmers, and we brought them to life in VR. But how amazing would it have been to actually have a platform where all of these people could have co-created live together, right? To have the kids side by side with the adults, with the professionals, and to simply together to build this amazing architecture that we are seeing in the experience. So this is our dream, our specific dream for what we are doing at the moment. But in terms of the alliance work, I think yes, this should definitely be a point of interest, and we should raise it in more often, perhaps in technological conferences, or in more diverse mediums somehow, not only in our own film art worlds.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so is there any other things that you want to share? I mean, the contacts, we've got to the name of your website, and we can repeat it once more time. It's
Sure.
eexra.com, am I right? Or okay,
You are
yeah.
perfectly right. And also we have an email address. It's called contact@eexra.com. And also we have a Facebook page. It's very early stage, the Facebook page, but please feel free to dive into it. And once again, everyone who wants to be an ambassador of an Eastern European country, please come on board. This is a really nice time to come together and to build everything from the beginning, so that we can really co-create this alliance and make it meaningful. And a part of this, what I can share is, although we are starting from artistic XR, I really think culture and art can have a really positive impact in society as a whole. Like, I think the pandemic times have shaken us pretty badly, and I think art and culture can come with solutions. And don't think of, just creating, projects to exemplify perhaps just a very personal or subjective goal, but also solutions for our societal development. Why not? I think VR is amazing for actually taking us into these portals of the future, and for making us redesign our societies in more cohesive ways. And also, what kind of makes me both, what makes me happy in a way is that in our countries, we luckily have a lot of digital technology. We have a lot of mobile screens. We have like millions of internet users, but most of them, they don't use internet for artistic purposes, right? They do use it for whatever, Facebook, Yahoo, and so on. But my biggest hope would be to actually transform this internet public into a more, art house friendly audience. And I'm hoping to achieve this, together somehow. In Romania, for example, we have 15 million internet users, and I think there is a big hunger for qualitative new media projects. So I'm hoping to actually be able to use those screens, to maximize those screens in order to distribute qualitative content, and not just ads, not just fake news, not just other random stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
But literally, quality of thought and visionary thinking. And this would be, let's say, my personal hope and dream, like you said. And I think with the right attitude, we can achieve this slowly. It's just a matter of kind of continuing to fight for it in a way.
Yeah, and Ioana, you mentioned your project, and probably George, maybe we can go to the rooftop and take a sneak peek on the Tangible Utopias.
Yeah, sure.
I think
I'm here.
Yeah, I think because I think we were talking about Tangible Utopias, and correct me if I'm wrong, but we saw only 360-degree snapshots in frame, but we didn't see the project on the rooftop. Maybe that's the correct time to watch it. Let's try to get there.
Sure.
So probably, George, you need to go there first to be the master of the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
Okay.
that
I'll
always sounds cool.
I'll do
Yeah.
that. I just wanted to tell you, Anna, that she didn't experience all the things in this world, which is our
Yeah.
Oh,
hidden
yeah,
bar,
okay.
and
Oh,
also
hidden bar.
the slot machine. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Gotcha.
let's show some stuff here and then go to the rooftop and
Yeah.
experience the project.
Can you show
Okay, sounds
around,
good.
please?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Hirotoshi,
Okay.
please join us.
All right.
So
So
you wanna so you was in the real Caligari, right? 2 years.
yeah. Exactly.
Okay, so you should be familiar with that, and you know that the thing that you can do in the real Caligari is jumping from the second level, which is possible here.
Oh, really?
Okay, yeah, I will show you later. So we've got a secret bar here. You just need to go through these curtains.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, believe me, just go through.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, so
Wow.
this year, yeah, it's a super secret party place with a lot of strong alcohols,
cool.
sure. Yeah, they're
Of course,
virtual, but
this is a Russian touch. The strong alcohol.
absolutely.
Also Romanian touch, because honestly we love this as well, just as much.
I think it's all the world's touch. Everybody loves to drink.
Yeah, all
and,
the world's touch. Yeah.
Yeah, I think every nation got its own strong alcohol, and absolutely.
That's so nice.
There's a lot of different tequila and other stuff. Yeah, so yeah.
So did you build
Yep.
the world? Cool. Okay, this is very exciting then, to kind of see it populated.
Yeah. I was building this
That's nice.
this year this world last year. Yeah, it was a little bit different. So this year it's a little bit updated, and it makes last year it was totally quill, and this year
Right.
it's a mix of a quill and 3D. So we
cool.
added here,
Oh, wow.
yeah, this secret place, this secret bar, and
Right.
some interactive features here. So I can show you
Super
how.
nice.
So you hear the background, the 360 degree here on the background.
On the background.
Image.
Oh, wait. Wait a second.
No, in the major hall, in the major Caligari.
In the major
Yeah,
hall.
yeah, in the major hall. So instead of
yeah,
the
I
walls,
saw it. Okay, got you. So, all right, I will follow you.
yeah. So
Yep.
follow me to the entrance.
Yeah, yep. Okay, I'm a bit slower, but okay.
No, it's okay. So what do you think could happen if you just use this slot machine? So on the right you see the pedal, or how it's called. You need
Yeah.
to
Ouch.
just use it.
Let me see, how can I act on my feet. This is funny. Okay. Is it working now? Wait a second.
You will see if it works. On the right side of the slot machine, you see the arm. So, like
Oh,
metal.
yeah.
Yeah. You need to
Okay,
activate
gotcha.
it.
Sure. All right. Come on. Hey.
It's interactive. Does it work for you?
I'm trying to grab it, but
You should press a button. You
Oh,
should
yeah,
press the
it
controller
works.
button.
it works. It works.
Yeah.
Okay. We were. Oh, that's cool. Okay, wait. This is very fun. Okay. I never actually played one of these, so it's like a world premiere.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Wait. Haven't you been with us in 2018 in Wiesbaden? Or you've been in 2019?
No, I think I've been in 2019. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, in
2019.
2019 we didn't went to casino actually, yeah. But in
Oh, yeah.
2018
No.
we've been in casino and we've spent a fortune there.
Really? Yeah, I only tried the karaoke in Wiesbaden from this entertainment spectrum, and it was very, very cute. Okay, so it's a very pleasant feeling, but I don't. Do I get any reward from
Yeah, but
I
from
think
the?
Do you see the background changing or
Oh.
no?
Yeah.
The back.
Well, start it. Joanna, please start it again.
Yeah.
And look behind you. Did the background change?
Yes. Oh, got you. Okay, that's nice. Yes. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, so you're changing.
okay.
it.
Oh, cool. All right. Let me change this several times so that I see all the background. Okay, this is fierce.
Yeah, and
Nice.
that should be your background too.
Yeah, this is the one. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I can see it.
No, it's only for you. So everyone who
Oh.
uses it, he see the changes.
Ah, cool. Okay, very cool. I really love it. Okay, so I
Okay,
can see
so-
a glimpse
So I
of
think-
everything. All
I
right.
guess I can
move
go
to
to
the rooftop
Caligari.
and take.
Yeah, to the rooftop, right?
Sure.
Yeah,
All right.
oh.
So I'll
Okay,
dive
George
into the
disappeared.
portal. Yeah.
Yeah, let's try. I hope we'll see each other in one instance.
Yeah. Crossing fingers.
Sure.
What?
It's a
What
little
am I
bit tricky, yeah. No, it's just tricky. It's It's now me who was in the wrong instance.
Hey Dennis, we can now finally save you because we know how to do
Yeah.
everything.
So lead us to your project. Ioana, let's
so
take
I
a
guess
look.
this is I guess this is it. Let me get familiar with.
Okay, let's get inside and take a look. You need to click on the poster. Oh yeah,
so
we're
this
inside.
is-
Great.
We're inside. So this is only the 360, right? The
Yeah,
interactive
yeah.
is only on Vive port. Okay, got you.
Yeah, so this is
So-
a 360-degree version. So
Yeah,
this
this
is
is
the
just-
round houses that you told us.
Yeah, this is just a just a teaser. It's very short. it's a 10 seconds, I think. But yeah, these are the roundhouses. And this is a mix of technology and nature somehow. So
Okay, this houses looks
Yeah.
like a giant jellyfish.
kind of, right? Yes, especially combined with the sky.
Yeah,
But I think
exactly,
it's
like a
very
flying jellyfish.
Yeah, but I think it's very relaxing to actually live in a moving building that goes so smoothly.
Absolutely.
So, and actually the views are very, very nice. If you will get to experiment the interactive, you have an interior of the spheres in there, and it's really nice to actually have that view and that
Yeah,
inhabiting experience.
it's like a house on wheels, but a house floating in air without wheels. So that's perfect.
Yeah. So this is just, just a sneak peek, literally. Like you have to try the open world in Viveport, but you just get an idea about how it looks. And yeah, hopefully.
Okay, and the shape of the environment. I mean the green bushes. It's also the kids' ideas, or it's whose this ideas? How it
Yeah,
should look
pretty
like.
much. I mean, look, most of the kids were very nature driven. And they did advocate a lot for having trees, having animals, for actually creating cities that are co-inhabited by humans, animals, and other species. They were very stubborn on this front. But then in terms of the specific shape of the greenery, we tried to make them match with the buildings. So it's a combination between the children's input and the input of a landscapist, actually. So, yeah, what we see is kind of a joint venture. So,
Okay, that's cool. I think the next step will be for kids themselves to create some kind of a prototype and maybe a tilt brush
Totally.
or something like that.
Totally. I mean, look, we asked them to draw, and we would really love to bring them into VR. The funny part is that they are growing, of course, every single year. So I think in 2 or 3 years from now, they will be super VR experts, They will kind of teach us, yeah, on how
What
to
are
use
the
VR.
age?
So,
What are the age? Yeah.
In between 7 and 12 years old.
Okay,
So
that's cool.
usually at around 11, 12, they already start to know a little bit about the engine. But of course, it would be hard for them to create something, super top-notch or super designish in the first step. But still, yeah, a cool experience to try. And perhaps we can build in the engine on top of it, extensive layers. Yeah, so this is it. Like,
exactly.
welcome everyone. It's an introduction to the Sphere City, and if you do have time, go into Viveport as well to try it out extensively. This is just a tiny bit. Yep.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Cool.
Nice
It
metabolic
looks
fishes.
very impressive.
How nice. Thank you, Veronica. Yeah, well, it's funny because, for example, when the kids saw the world, they came up with a lot of additional ideas, like making things more colorful. And right now we are prototyping a technology to actually allow the users to change the colors, at least. So this is what we are up to at the moment, to actually make it more customizable for everyone who dives into VR.
Okay, that sounds like a constructor world.
Yeah,
Cool.
kind of. Yeah, so we kind of give you the basic architecture and the basic models, and then you take them further as an explorer. And you bring your own touch. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the very interesting idea to explore the concept of the immersive spaces, because when I was thinking about that, I was reading about how Tiltbrush in Google, they were working on the UI of the first prototype of the Tiltbrush, and they were just curious about how to do that, because no one known what should be the space and what Do you need some light there? Do you need the changing of the light? Do you need the table, the place for working? What should be the
Yeah.
color? Where should be the UI elements and other stuff? And thinking
Right.
of the immersive spaces, I was always thinking about architecture and interiors of some kind of new format, because obviously in the reality you need to walk somewhere to get there, but in
Yeah.
virtual reality you don't need to get there. So for example, on our VRChat platform, you still need to walk. So if you
Yeah.
respawn on the starting point, you need to walk to the scene. But I think in
Yeah.
the immersive future, there will be interiors that makes it easier. So, for example, you don't need to walk there, but
Oh
if you
yeah.
need the scene will be like where you are now. So,
Oh yeah, totally. I actually thought about this quite a lot because I'm also not a fan of teleportation, but for this experience we used both teleportation and a flying mode. But I do agree with you. I think in the future we need to design movement that is native for VR, because otherwise if you just walk you can get easily lost in VR. It's just so different compared to the physical environment.
yes. I mean, the walking thing should do the environment, not you. So I think the environment
Exactly.
should move. So if you need
Yeah.
to go to, it should be some kind of a something transformative. So the same
Yeah.
place could
Yeah.
be like, like in the small flats. When you have a small flat, it's one place. It's at the same time it's the bedroom. At the same time it's the dining table. You just transform it, and
Exactly.
I think the VR
Yeah.
place will be the same.
Yeah, ideally, yes. It's just the way you do this transition that is important. If you remember the early 360 videos, they had those dissolves that were kind of
Sure.
very old school now. But yeah, we kind of need to come up with a new school dissolve, if I can put it like this. Like, how do we transition
Absolutely, yes.
between environments?
Yeah, it's just now very hard to imagine something that wasn't done before, and people who now
Yeah.
creating some immersive worlds, they try to bring real world to the virtual world. So they're trying to make something that they saw in the real life, and I think only the newcomers will be able to, basing on that, create something new, because
Yeah,
they need
totally.
to, they need to break something. So first of all, we need to shape something, and then it will come those people who will break it.
Totally. I mean, look, I have some friends in Romania, Andra and Emil, and together we prototyped something called Omniversity, which is the first university in VR. And this was our biggest challenge. Like, okay, how are we going to portray a university in VR? Because it shouldn't look like a, physical university.
Oh,
So
exactly.
how can
Yes.
yeah. So that was quite challenging, and we are still prototyping it somehow. But it's a huge topic. Like, it literally takes you out of the comfort zone, because it's the easiest to do 4 walls and a laboratory, right? But then
Exactly.
how will it truly be immersive and entertaining
Yeah, I
you
was thinking
somehow?
the same, because I was experiencing some first prototypes of the HR applications, and they already did the same thing. They did an office with the chairs, and I thought, oh my God, seriously, VR is for that? So we still need to
Yeah.
go to office?
Yeah,
It's
exactly,
crazy.
exactly. It is.
Nobody likes
So
office, but why are you creating
yeah.
office?
Exactly. So this is why I think we need to brainstorm around this quite a lot. Like, literally, I think it's a challenge of the whole industry right now. How to discover this native VR grammar, how to prototype it in the best way. Because right now, clearly, we are replicating the real world too much, and perhaps this is why
Yes.
VR is not so
yeah, but it's a
compelling
normal.
yet.
I think it's a normal step in this way. So we need to replicate
Yeah.
something and then create something new.
And yeah, totally. I kind of like this journey too. I mean, but the weird part is, for example, regarding Tangible Utopias, we feel it's like an ongoing project, you know, because every single month we keep discovering something new, like a new city, a new vision, a new way to make them more entertaining. And if you do create ongoing projects, it's very hard to place them, right? It's very hard to distribute them because the industry is kind of used with standalone projects, with kind of finished projects. So right now we kind of think of it in a very modular manner. And what we kind of see here is just one of the cities. But this city probably in 3 years from now, it will look much more advanced, hopefully. So yeah, trying to figure out ways on how to go further and to improve a VR world. As technology gets improved and as our mindset gets improved in terms of, you know, native VR.
Well,
Yeah,
I do see
exactly.
chickens here and cows here, but I don't see dogs here, so yeah, you still don't catch me. I'm still not hooked to your world, sorry. I have a real
Oh,
dogs
no.
by my side here.
You will
So do you have a
actually, if you go
specific
to
world for me?
Yeah, I mean, go to Viveport because you will find a lot of flamingos, a lot of animals in there, a lot of pools as well. So it will be a little bit more dynamic in many ways.
But
So
but
yeah,
still no
I
dogs,
guess
right?
so. I mean, dogs. I think they are somewhere hidden in between the bushes, but perhaps perhaps we
gotcha.
can spot one. Yeah.
Great.
We'll try to take your vision into account, Georgie. So next time we present spheres, it will be filled with dogs, like everywhere.
That's really good. But just be sure
Dog
they're
world.
all they all have a dog food and they could you know.
Okay,
yeah,
I think
totally.
we should fix that. We should fix it like that. You ask dogs how they would imagine their world.
Yeah,
Oh, that
and
would
we
be
create
cool.
it like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
like,
it
that
will
would
be
be
gray
super
and or
nice.
black and white or gray, you know,
Yeah.
with a dog's vision.
I think
Yeah.
it could be done with something like. Have you seen the video like Elon Musk trained a monkey to play
Oh,
a
yes.
pinball without a joystick? So just with
Yeah.
his mind.
Oh yeah,
So
actually,
I think
this
we're
is.
near to that.
Yeah, actually, we are planning to prototype a Neuro VR version of this project so that, for example, the more you concentrate, the more the city becomes more playful, let's say, or more, you know,
Oh,
filled with
amazing.
nature. Yeah,
So you're
this would
already
be
thinking in that direction. That's cool.
Yeah, we are already trying it and programming it. It's just a matter of kind of seeing how complex can it get, so that it's not just, you know, a gimmick somehow, and we truly measure the concentration levels properly. And right now there are not so many EEG headsets that are super faithful, so it is kind of challenging to have a qualitative result. But I think it's a matter of months to reach a showable Neuro VR city.
Okay, that would be cool. Yeah, because now the most funny thing I think in the industry is that at the same time someone is doing something super exclusive. For example, on a I told you about the project on the with the live actors with the printer of the smelling. And
Yeah.
at the same time, you need to make everything viewable for the mobile VR headsets, and that's absolutely
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
It is. Oh, totally. This entire like portation from platform to platform is like creating a new project somehow. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it worked. It
So,
worked for us this way because we started our Under the Pillow project with like the first part was for PC VR, then the second, the Magical World Under the Sofa, was for Quest. Then guys from
Right.
Belarus Media and others, they made the first part in Quest. We started to submit the project as a Quest 2 because it's only Quest 2 compatible, and figured out not
Yeah.
all the festivals has Quest 2 to evaluate, but we don't have PC
Oh.
VR version of it anymore. So guys
Oh,
been
God.
working working on transferring it back to PC VR, and we still don't have a 360 version. So it's like,
Jesus.
far.
Yeah. This is so crazy. Like sometimes you wish all the platforms come together into just one, please.
You
and
just want to press a button like, this is for Quest,
Yeah,
this is for
just-
PC VR.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I know. It's super time consuming. And I mean, also for Tangible, honestly, we prototyped it initially for HTC and Oculus Rift only. And
Yeah.
it is somehow compatible with the Quest, but not in its, highest resolution form. So it's kind of very different.
Oh, I think she has stuck. Yeah, my Quest headset just
Okay.
gone. Oh yeah, you're here. You're back. You're back. What's wrong? Did you disconnect? Maybe your microphone is off, so just go to the menu and unmute your microphone. Denis, I actually wanted to propose to go to Veronica's project nights, because yesterday when I've been doing
Yeah, sure.
broadcasting, when we've been in the video of her world, we didn't have a sound. It was because of my problem on my computer, which is broadcasting, so we didn't have
that's
all
the half of the
like
project, so definitely we
like
should
the
go
major
there.
half. Joanna,
Yeah.
are you with us? Like, can you do like this with the head? We don't hear your sound. I'm not sure it's Joanna anymore. Hello? Hello? Yeah? Ah! She disappeared! No! 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 Okay, let's go, Veronica. Oh, she went somewhere as well.
No,
So-
I'm here.
Cool. Would you like to show us your work? And also Hiratoshi-san and Azet, they didn't see it yesterday, so
Okay.
it might be. And you actually, as you're really interested in sound, you'll be really interested in listening to this.
Okay, so I think it's on that booth. And
Oh, it's here.
here's
Nice.
Okay, yeah, I see. Okay, so let's get into that.
I see that.
Yeah, it's only still from it, so not video.
Yeah, and you mentioned when we were talking about this still, you mentioned that this character is genderless.
We tried to make it as gender as possible, but
Why?
some
What was the
people
purpose?
just to think you can meet the person you want
So
to
we-
meet, you know?
Oh, okay, so it's like
Like
a
the-
zero character. Like nobody.
Yes, we hope so. It's like you do this projection of your meeting of the persona. You create, it's like not totally created. It's like it depends on your imagination.
So it's like a doll. How's that? It's like a doll, a ragdoll.
Kind of, yes.
Okay. Oh, and if you want to hear the sound louder, in your options you can increase the sound volume of the background, and you will hear it louder. Okay. What is under our feet? What is it?
It's grass, but the surroundings
It's like a painted
changing.
grass.
I don't know. But surroundings changing, of course, during the experience. So
Yeah, sure, I understand that this is just a snapshot, so I'm just curious about the details.
There is also this strange plant next to the persona, the blue one.
Oh yeah.
Has this strange shape, and it was taken from some project, and they generated plant. So the shape of it's like kind of internet project. How to I don't really remember the details, but it was the idea of our graphic designers to try to implement this element inside nature as a part of nature. So it's not really like something what is real. It's but you.
Okay, it's some kind of a mix.
Yeah, like something what was growing in the internet from people interactions. Like I don't know how to explain that, but it was like some kind of artistic web project to create the plant.
Okay. Oh, tell us a little bit more about the name. Obviously, I understand that Knights is about the knights, but what is the knights? There's two S or a 3S on the end.
Yeah, it's.
So you pretend like a cricket sound, or
exactly. Yeah, it's the good translation of the title of Polish word "noc," because
in Polish, night will be knots?
Knots, yes, it's night.
Okay.
But it's
knots.
a plural.
Yeah, it's very close. It's very close to Russian. It's a notch.
So it would be notch in Russian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the
Okay, so I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like crickets doing their music with the legs.
And there is a few more words where crickets are hidden in the sound. So it's like a kind of sound poetry, but really connected to words. It's not only sound, but also the meaning of words.
Okay, so it sounds like a nature bird.
Świerszcza is świersza. It's crickets. Świerszcza.
Oh, crickets. Świerszcza. Oh, yeah, it's very close to in Russia because
yeah, we have sverchok.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think
it's really
my headset
very familiar.
is low with but the battery is empty,
Oh, yeah,
so
I
I
think-
could disappear in a while.
Okay, don't worry. I think we're almost done. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you, Ioana. I think she's not here. No. Okay, so thank you, everyone who attended here today. So what we've done today here.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
we can.
so-
Yeah, I think we can wrap actually for today. Joanna's headset is also collapsed, but I think we did a great presentation for the Alliance for Tangible Utopias, and also watched Nights and listened to Nights today. So yeah, so we may have a really nice day tomorrow, and then on Monday there will be a closing ceremony.
Yeah, sure, and see you in VRchat at, correct me, George, if it's 3 p.m. CET or tomorrow.
Yeah. We will figure it out in WhatsApp, in our WhatsApp group. Yeah, but I guess the public
Okay.
broadcast will go back live again at 6 p.m. set for public. So yeah, but other than that, well, the most important is yeah, that people actually can. That's a good reminder that people should go to Viveport and watch the experiences on Viveport, because there they will see a bigger version of nights with the full interactive sequence, and also of Tangible Utopias, of Dislocation, of Prisoners' Voices. Those are interactive, as well as they will see 360 versions in a better quality of Deep Dive, TX Reverse, and come on, and Horacle, the long version of the film. Yeah.
Okay. So tomorrow,
I guess
is I'm right, we got 2 spots at 3 p.m. CET and 6 p.m. CET in VRchat.
No, the
Not
public
exactly.
one will be the public one will be only at 6. The 3 is more
Okay.
of like our private gathering.
Okay, so see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. CET here
Yeah.
in VRchat at our rooftop in our VRchat platform of goEast Film Festival, open for our
Yay.
section. Thank you everyone.
maybe-
So
Maybe let's do something, you know, like the funny moves.
The jump.
We always
Woo.
Yeah, funny moves is always something we are looking for. Yay. Yeah, sometimes jumping.
yeah, jumping is super cool. And I
Like for
always
you.
asking
Oh.
the guys, the production team to activate the super jumping thing, but they don't like that for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So,
Well, maybe because
so-
it crushes the platform even more than it is already.
I don't know. But there are some worlds where you can jump for like not a half a meter, but for example 20 meters high, and you're almost
Yeah.
flying there. I don't know why we can't do that here.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, I'm gonna stop my broadcasting. So
Okay.
yeah. See everyone.
Okay, guys.
tomorrow.
It was nice to see you. So see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Thank you.
See you tomorrow at the